Hey, you guys, I'm back again with another message from the Lord. And God dropped this message in my spirit last night, and He said it's going to work this season. It's going to work this time. It's going to work this season. I told you guys in a previous message that God is releasing new strategies. And some of the strategies that He was releasing are old strategies that He gave you before, but it didn't work because it wasn't for the right season. God might tell you to go back and use that old strategy that he was telling you to use, tweak it a little bit, and it's gonna work this season. And I'm gonna give an example. So you guys, I told y'all I'm not good with editing videos and things of that nature. It might take me longer to do those type of things because that's not my forte. That's not my skill. However, um, last year sometime I came across the software that will edit the videos. However, and turn the videos into shorter content. However, God had assigned to me, like, whenever I do the shorts, I had to tag the original video that it came from so people can go back and watch the long version of the video. Well, that software wouldn't allow me to do that. So God was like, okay, you need to manually do it. Like, and that's what was really time consuming when it came to creating the shorts or whatever, and getting them posted and getting them out there and getting them scheduled. Even with, scheduling different things on TikTok, like, it took me a while because those things that, he had told me to do specifically, I had to do them manually myself, which took me a while to do. So, something just dropped in my spirit and told me to go back and look into that software again because I still had it, but I haven't used it. And then on top of that, that software was only giving me was only doing like one video a month on the free version. And I was just like, okay, God, like, that's not really gonna work. And then we trying to be cost efficient, so I'm like, the paid version wasn't in my budget at the time, and I'm just like, because it was more expensive then. And I'm like, okay, God, so what am I going to do? And he was like, do it manually. Do it. This is the way I want you to do it in this season. But when I went back to that software, because I have not messed with that software in months, everything that I needed it to do, it did. Helped me speed up the time more quicker. Was able to now when I do it on the computer, because at first, like, in order for me to tag the video video in the short, I had to do it from my app in my phone. Now I can do it on my laptop, which is amazing, which can also help free up space and stuff on my phone. I can do everything on my computer. God is saying it's going to work this season. He knows a lot of his children are trying to do things and be obedient. So the things that might not have worked last season is going to work this season. It's going to work in your favor. And y'all, when I tell y'all I was able to get so much stuff done with that software and do so much editing, was able to do it for like a whole, like, edit my stuff like a month in advance. Also too, like, some things that might asking God, like different softwares or different resources that you can use that you couldn't find last season, are going to be available in this season, and it's going to work. Okay. Because there were some other type of things I was saying. I was like, God, I wish somebody would make this type of software so I can do this all in one platform. I won't have to go to this software and that software and this software. Do your research, because you might find exactly what you've been asking for and been praying for in this season to help you with the task that God has want you to do in this season. But God is saying it's going to work in this season. Okay, it's going to work this season. What you have been praying for, what you have been asking for, the softwares and stuff that might not been ready for you to use in last season, it will be or wasn't doing the features or had all the features that you needed in last season, and will have it in this season. Go back and check. Go back and check your different softwares and stuff that you've been using for your business, for your content. Go back and check. Okay, go back and check. Like I said, a lot of things God wants his children to be able to do in this season, in this hour. I told y'all, you guys, that God wants his children to be self-sufficient. And the reason why God wants you to be self-sufficient and your sufficiency is going to come from him, because a lot of people that you used to work with or outsource with, their heart posture has changed towards you. Their motives have changed towards you. And now some of them are carrying the spirit of self-sabotaging, or like now they're not being professional. Now they're being late. They're being slow with the deliverables. Now you're not really satisfied because it's like, okay, we should be on a different level now. We shouldn't still be on the same level. Something should change. That's why. So it's gonna work this season. You're gonna be able to do it yourself this season. Don't forget that you got your self sufficiency from God, or your sufficiency from God. Don't forget who you get it from in this season, because some people, they get to learning how to do things themselves and become high and mighty and forget about God and forget about how God gave you the strategies in order for you to carry out the assignment. Okay, so just know that it will work this season. Okay, I love you all. I pray that you all have an amazing day, and I will chat with you all later.